Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to our new cottage home. I'm Nickole Chory and I'm so happy you're here today. My husband and I bought this 80s cottage style home last summer and we've been renovating it ever since. But in today's video, I'm giving you a quick home tour and sharing all of our plans for the main spaces. There's a lot to do and a lot we already have done, but I can't wait to take you along. So let's get started. First off, I want to start by saying we definitely bought a fixer-upper. We knew this home just needed some love, and what really sold us in the end was the back porch. The privacy and how the house is tucked away in the trees, it was just something we absolutely fell in love with. But since we bought it back in June of 2024, we've done so much already. So just know a lot of these clips are from a few months back, and I'm just now putting everything together. Okay, let's start off with our entryway. Our home has 3 levels, so upstairs we have our guest bedrooms and bathroom, and then downstairs is our den and my husband's office. And then right off the entry is our living room and dining room, and one thing we were so excited about was this fireplace. It was definitely on our wish list while house hunting. And then throughout the house, you'll notice the original LVP flooring, which was peeling up when we moved in, so we've since replaced it all with hardwood floors, which I'll share in another video. But then right off the entry, we also have this little half bath that we glammed up for our guests, and I can't wait to share. But we had really fun, so much fun with this one. Our little cottage style kitchen. This space definitely needs some creativity since it's super dated, and I cannot wait to rip it out, but it has good bones and that's all that matters. And then off the kitchen we have this little half room. We're not sure what to use it for just yet, but we're thinking extra kitchen storage for hosting. And then this room leads into the laundry room, which was actually one of the first spaces we renovated. I needed at least one clean and functional space so we could do laundry while working on the house, and that yellow wall color had to go. Off the kitchen is our back door, which leads to our beautiful back porch and backyard. When we first got the keys, this whole space was super overgrown, and my husband wasted no time ripping out the previous owner's pond literally on day one. It was basically a mosquito breeding ground, and here in Alabama, that's literally the last thing we need. So he filled that hole in, and now we're dreaming up plans for this whole outdoor space, and I can't wait to show you guys what we've already done. And finally, the last space on our main level is our master bedroom and bathroom. It's still very dated, but we made big plans to rip everything out and start fresh. So along with the laundry room, this was actually one of the first rooms we worked on before officially moving in, just so we could have our bedroom done while working on the rest of the house. And I would say my favorite thing about the room is all the natural light from the bay windows, and we just have all the space we need in here now. And one of the biggest projects so far we've done has been removing all the 1980s popcorn ceiling throughout the entire house. This room is our downstairs den and my husband's office. And then the next clips are our guest bedrooms upstairs. This was such a long job, but it's all done now, and I'll have a separate video on that too. That's a wrap on our home tour. We've still got a lot to do, but I'm so excited to take you along. Comment below which project you're most excited to see, and don't forget to subscribe. But now let's jump into our design plans. For the first rendering, I will show you, this is our living room, and this is kind of, we started with our 2 main rooms, and that was the living room and the bedroom. We wanted 2 spaces to be, you know, renovated and complete so that we felt like the house had some area of normalcy while the rest of the house was being, you know, renovated and construction and all of that. So the living room was really important for us, and we based it off of our favorite colors. We went with a earth tone color palette throughout the whole house, and you'll kind of see that just like in here. I'll explain a little bit more of the dining room, but for the living room we went again with those earth colors, and we really wanted to change up the way that it was before. It needed new flooring, like I said. We did a lime wash paint technique on the walls, and we just brought in our new furniture, our new light fixtures, hardware, and stuff like that. So that's kind of where I started everything, like I said, with this earthy color palette. My husband loves browns and blacks, and I love greens, and it was a really good way for us to mesh both of our likes in our spaces together. So this is the living room mock-up, and then I wanted to show you another angle of it. On the other side, we have more windows, which again, another reason why I love this home, because every room has massive windows and brings so much light in and makes me so happy. So this is just another angle, and you can see that throughout the home, we gravitate towards accents of blacks. And so all of our light fixtures will always have that wrought iron black look to it. And again, going back with having a color palette, it's all just about cohesiveness and just carrying that through each room. So another room I would love to share is our bedroom rendering. We wanted it to be very moody and very cozy, and my husband loves to hunt and be outdoors, and so we had to bring in some of the nature elements as well. We sourced this beautiful antler chandelier, and then we got this idea to put some animal antlers on the wall from one of our trips to Scotland. I'll put a little picture of us here from our Scotland trip, and we incorporated that in our bedroom as well, hanging those above the bed as kind of like an accent. We chose this green, I can't remember the name of it, Laurel Woods, that's what it is. It's Laurel Woods by Sherwin-Williams, and that was kind of how the room just fell into place. It was the perfect green. We loved it so much, and we wanted to bring more detail into the room because we knew the green was going to just be so dark and moody and kind of powerful. So we added box wall molding, which you'll see in the rendering, and in a later video you'll see how we did that, and we really made it extra cozy and elegant. And I think it really came together as the perfect combination of a little masculine but still feminine. The bed that we sourced has those feminine edges and curves to it, which I love. And then the rug is a little feminine as well. And then I also have this other angle, and this angle is, is the left side of the room, which again, more windows, we love that. We have this whole section of bay windows, and I again wanted to draw our eye up and bring the attention towards that area. So we sourced these beautiful blackout linen curtains that you'll see again in a later video. I feel like a broken record, or I sound like a broken record, but this is the other side of the room with our mirror, our dresser, our TV, and just, bedroom essentials. So moving on, I will share one more rendering, and then obviously there's so much more of the house to share, but for this video I don't want to make it too long. But the next rendering is more of a mock-up. We didn't have time to really put it on the iPad and do a true rendering, so the mock-up is pretty true to what you see now in the room. This is kind of a sneak peek. There will be another video where it's just the dining room and you'll see the entire transformation there, but we wanted to basically repaint the entire room. We needed to remove the popcorn ceiling, put in the hardwood floors, and below all of our chair railings we added these box wall moldings or trim work, and it kind of just completely changed the feel of the room. It adds a little character and more detail, and we love this color. This is Wild Truffle, I believe, by Sherwin-Williams, or Bear. I'll look into that, but we love the moodiness, again carrying that moody earth tone colors from the living room into the dining room, from the bedroom to the kitchen, and so on. So this is kind of where we stop it, but I wanted to just kind of throw all of our videos out there for you guys so you can see how it all came to be, all of the early before photos and videos of the house before we started renovating, and just like some of our big ticket things that we started updating throughout the house when we got the keys. So
I hope you guys like these videos. I'm going to continue to do them, and if you love them and want to see more of them, comment below, subscribe, like the video, do all the things. And if you can't wait to see more, you can always find me on Instagram. I always post more in real time and just more behind the scenes stuff on Instagram as well. So if you're impatient and want to see, you know, how we completed some rooms, all that stuff is already there. But YouTube will have more videos coming soon, and they will be longer so that you can kind of see the whole process, the before and after of each room. But I'm so excited. We can't wait to just get this house done, and we're so close. It feels so good. But I hope you guys like this video, and again, subscribe, like, comment, do all the things. And yeah, come back for more. Bye.